The world is changing, temperatures are rising, ice caps are melting, time is running out. COP29, the annual UN climate change conference, carried the weight of these truths. Held in Azerbaijan, the conference saw nations gather to confront the climate crisis. Their mission to turn pledges into action. The future of our planet depended on it. The stakes were high. Previous COPs had yielded mixed results. Agreements were made, but progress was slow. Emissions continued to rise. The impacts of climate change were becoming more severe. COP29 needed to be different. It needed to be the turning point. One significant achievement was the agreement on Article 6. This complex but crucial article outlines rules for carbon markets. It allows countries to trade carbon credits, encouraging emissions reductions. The deal, years in the making, provides a framework for global cooperation. Another key outcome was the increase in climate finance pledges. Developed nations committed to providing financial support to developing countries. This funding is essential for adaptation and mitigation efforts. While the pledges fell short of expectations, they represented a step in the right direction. However, COP29 also exposed deep divisions. A major point of contention was the phase-out of fossil fuels. Developing nations pushed for a clear timeline to transition away from coal, oil, and gas. Yet resistance from some developed nations, heavily reliant on fossil fuels, prevented a strong agreement. Despite the challenges, there were glimmers of hope. The agreement on Article 6, for instance, demonstrates a commitment to international collaboration. It provides a mechanism for countries to work together to reduce emissions. This is a significant step forward. Furthermore, the increased climate finance pledges, though insufficient, signal a growing recognition of responsibility. Developed nations are acknowledging their role in causing climate change and their obligation to assist developing nations. This is a positive sign. While COP29 yielded some positive outcomes, it fell short of delivering the transformative change needed. The lack of a firm commitment to phase out fossil fuels is a major setback. Without a clear timeline and concrete actions, the world will struggle to limit warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Moreover, the climate finance pledges, while a step forward, remain inadequate. Developing nations need significantly more support to address the impacts of climate change. The failure to meet their needs undermines trust and hinders progress. ESGPro Mastery Institute believes COP29 should have achieved more. We urge world leaders to commit to ambitious climate finance, meeting the $1.3 trillion annual target. Establish a clear timeline for the global phase-out of fossil fuels. Implement robust transparency and accountability mechanisms to track progress. The time for complacency is over. We need action, not words. The future of our planet depends on it. While COP29 had its shortcomings, it's crucial to focus on actionable steps forward. Here are some practical measures that can drive real change. First, accelerating renewable energy adoption is vital. Governments and corporations need to invest heavily in solar, wind, and other renewable sources to reduce reliance on fossil fuels. Second, enhancing climate education and awareness can empower individuals and communities. By understanding the impacts of climate change and the importance of sustainable practices, we can drive grassroots efforts for a greener future. Third, fostering innovation in green technologies is another key area. Supporting research and development can lead to breakthroughs that make sustainable solutions more accessible and affordable. Finally, strengthening international collaboration is essential. Climate change is a global issue that requires a united response. Countries must work together to share resources, knowledge, and technologies to tackle this crisis effectively. ESGPro Mastery Institute remains committed to advocating for these steps and more. We believe that with collective effort and determination, we can build a sustainable future for generations to come. ESGPro Mastery Institute intro video plays.